Alright guys, on this episode of Build Not Bought, we finally go four-wheel driving. Which way do I go? Sam from Build Not Bought. That's right guys, we're down at Collie this weekend, finally going forward driving. You guys have been asking for ages, Sam, when are we going forward driving? I know, I spend too long in the shed, let's be honest. But basically we're here with a small crew. We're gonna try some of the tracks down around Wellington Dam here. Now we camped last night, we rocked up in the dark. Zach got bogged. We weren't even trying to do anything hectic, but he got stuck. So I had the phone at that point, so I'll show you some shots of that. So we just got here. None of the cameras are set up. We haven't even got to our campsite and Zach's already bogged. It's deceptive stuff. Look at that, it's squidgy. You're like, his tow bar's on the ground. Oh, be careful, I don't get in there as well. Once you break that truss. Right, so we're gonna do a snatchy. I'm worried that back wheel is like gonna just push more into the ground, but we'll see how we go. Might need a max track on there as well. Right, Joel was just telling me the way I was going may not even be the way to the campsite. All this for nothing. But basically we've got obviously me and my patrol here. Zach's in his Ford Ranger, so he's been out a few times. There's another Zach on the trip with passenger Brent because his car's broken. But Zach's driving his 80 Mate, 80 series. Now he's been over in the UK for a couple of years, so it's the first time he's been forward driving in Australia since 2 years ago, so he's pretty excited. And then we've got a couple of the Patreon crews. So the co-pilots here, we've got Doug in his Y62 Patrol, which is also supercharged. That's pretty cool. And then Joel, he's been around in the Patreon crew for ages, and he's back in his GU ute. So we're gonna go try find some tracks about like 300 meters that way, pretty close to the bank. And then I think like I think Joel's done it before. I've come down there once before, so I've got a bit of an idea what it's like, but to be honest, it's been probably 2 years since I've been out here. So we're gonna go have a look at what that's like, and if we get up at fine, we'll go try and find some other tracks as well, and pretty much enjoy the day. That's right folks, we're heading out today to try some of these tracks. Finally time to do a little bit of actual four-wheel driving. Bushfire over there. We did ring the DFVS emergency or whatever, and turns out they are doing some burning off over there, so all good. But I'm going to try these tracks out. So there's a few of us, we'll probably just do one at a time, see how we go up it. There's definitely some good rigs in today's Convoy, so definitely look forward to today's forward driving. Hope you find some of the tough stuff. So it's been 2 years since I've been out on this track, and oh my god, it has overgrown so much, I hardly recognize it. But it's cool because the last time I was here was in my wagon, so it's nice to come back to these places you've been to before in a different car and experience a different bit of fun. All right, we're at the first track here. I don't think it has a name, but everyone's got to take the hard line, that's the rule. Is this got a name, Joel? No. Doesn't have a name. But our cameraman came down here last night apparently, so at least we know we can all back out. All right, let's give this bit a crack. All right, first track of the day. Car's already overheated, which is exactly what happened last time. It's like it's just trying to tell me something, like remind me. Sam, remember? Remember that time your car got hot? Oh, the angles are great! Should probably straddle it.
Yeah, look, for me the angle is a little bit too gnarly this early in the day for me. With the canopy on, it's only the second time I've been forward driving. So I decided to back out and straddle the rut.
What's down here? Can I get over that log, you reckon? Yeah.
Being the first up the track, I didn't really know what to expect up ahead.
don't know what I just hit. Oh, wheels are in the air. Oh!
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a sticky situation here, Sam.
What do I do? So I'm already at the max of flex, yeah. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Are you sure?
Maybe not, I might lie to you.
It's bringing me around. All right, let's redo this.
You're already said you're not going to roll any further.
Now that I've finally got a spotter, I could reposition and straddle this rut.
Thank you, spotters. Finally, I got a spotter.
Now up next was Joel and his big GU Patrol. Now he's just been back from the Cape, so he should absolutely tackle this with no hesitation.
Oh, you took the easy line. What are you doing?
Alright Doug, let's see what you got. You got a supercharged V8. I know how you feel, you should be able to eat this track up.
Oh, it actually lifted a wheel. He's going in. You got this.
So Doug's opted for the same line I took moments earlier, but you can see having much less weight on the roof there made a massive difference.
Might have to hang on to your front. You're not as top heavy as me.
We are doing a track. See if the old box starts.
Alright, time for the Defender. It's a shorty, it's gonna lift wheels. Make sure you go in the hole.
Yeah, I'll go in the hole.
Didn't even lift a wheel.
Nah, dude.
Alright, Zach's up. Let me tell you, he drives this thing like he stole it. This should be exciting.
Look right, look right. Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah. You'll come up now. Are you in low? Right, slow. Oh, hang on now. Go, son.
Put the rear locker in.
Oh, you're on your slider. You're on your slider. No, you gotta do the same as me. No, you're going straight in, mate. Hey, left hand down. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice. Woo. Top heavy.
83. The mighty 80.
It looks like Zach quickly found the same angle I did moments earlier.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I think that's the limit for a lot of us. You good? Yeah, just keep going, mate.
Here comes the wheel lift. Look at that control, mate. The control.
Yeah, they're good.
Right, are you going up or are you going in the right? Big sliders. Fuck, if Zach didn't go over, you're not going over.
Yeah, his side steps hitting the ground. Oh, It's a side step, not a slider.
You're on your kill, mate. If you go left, you should be able to pop up over it.
Should be able to, and keep left.
Hard left, hard left.
Hard left.
Hard. Hard do it.
Yeah, look, the safest option here to avoid any more damage to those side steps is to straddle the rut.
Nice. Oh, you're about to end up in the same hole, bro. You can feel it grabbing. Oh, smoky.
Give the camera thumbs up. Sliders.
Okay. Everyone get through it?
Yeah, we good.
Let's roll. We're going to go to a place called Devil's Hill. Sound good?
That's good.
Alright, so somehow we've ended up in Brunswick now. We stopped for lunch and had a swim at the dam in Welly Dam, and there was a massive heaps of smoke, and there was a fire further up, and they were kind of dropping some capsules to backburn to stop it spreading. Wind changed direction, we started getting gassed out with smoke. Thought it'd be best to get out of there. So now we've gone back to Brunswick, where there's some good tracks. Now you may remember back a few episodes I actually took the comp truck up Bob's Hill, so we've literally just rocked up to Bob's Hill now, and we're going to check it out, see if anyone's keen to drive it. I don't even know if I'll do it. Alright, so here it is, Bob's Hill. Like I was saying earlier, it's a bit of a roundabout day today. We've been trying to find some tracks. There's been fires, there's been all sorts of stuff, but flashback to when we took the comp truck up, it's a pretty gnarly line, and there was like 20% of my mind maybe thinking, let's just try it, but nah. You can't see on camera, but honestly, it's really massive ruts, big rocks, need a roll cage, need winch, need all that stuff. The boys just went for a walk. How was it?
Exhausting.
Yeah, it's hard to walk, let alone drive. So, but we're in Brunswick now. I think we'll turn around, find some small little sections. This is really a mudder's heaven. Like in winter, this place is an absolute playground, but right now it's super dry. So it's really hard to find kind of tough tracks that aren't easy to drive because there's so much grip here, but we'll do our best. We'll spin around, find some stuff and see what we can come up with. I'm in a spot of bother. It's getting deeper and deeper in shit. Oh no!
Well, that didn't take long. After how much I was saying how dry and dusty the place was, I managed to find the only bit of mud in the whole joint. Now looking at the top here, you can see it's a bit crusty, but underneath it was like soup. Or concrete. Or maybe a bit of both.
Spot of bother. We're going straight back. Windows are going up for this one, I tell you that much. Okay.
Alrighty, now on.
Very nice, very nice. Could have been bad. Thank God for that. I was on the chassis, but she just came out luckily. Now me and Zach are even.
Now comes the fun bit. Whether it be sand or mud, you always got to find your buried max tracks. Trust me, they are heavy.
I've been cleaning that for weeks. Alright, got another little track here. Little ditty, nothing too intense. It's like 5 meters long. But everyone's been popping wheels over it, so we'll see what fun we can have. Front or rear locker? Try just the front. No, let's try both. Why can't I get up this shit?
Now you can see from this angle that every time I tried to accelerate, the passenger side of the car wanted to lift up and roll me over. So I had the boys jump in to lend a hand.
Yeah? Why? Yeah, everyone get on it. Hold on. Yes. That's all it needed. I could have made that on mine.
So with me out of the way making it look way harder than it needed to be, the rest of the convoy came through super easy. Well, that was until Mr. Drive It Like You Stole It came through.
Bit more. Okay. There's ants over here. Drive it. Yeah, boy. All right.
And then we had a 10-foot wide patrol try fit down a 5-foot wide gap.
All right, we're at another little section here, which I'm gonna call Jared's Lane. Jared's the cameraman today, and I was like, just go up the top so you can record us, and he almost bloody rolled it at the end there. Oi! So there's a little pinch at the top where, because it's kind of a right-hand turn in a hole, there's also a rock halfway up, which may scrub some door sills like mine and lift a few wheels, so we'll give this one a shot. Batter up. All right, everyone one after the other.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Here comes the lift.
What's it doing? Whoa, we made it without dying. Alright guys, so that's been the Patreon long weekender. We ended up following that track after I got bogged. We thought there'd be a few more windy bits down into the valley into where there's like a river, but turns out that just went to like a tarmac road and it ended up taking it to the highway, so that was sort of the end of the day. Obviously this was a Patreon trip. We had a couple of WA blokes come along. It was the last trip I put together for those guys. So of course, moving to Queensland means if you are in Queensland, make sure you go check out the co-pilot tier on Patreon, because every now and then I do a trip for those guys specifically. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll definitely organise some of that throughout next year. You guys can show me some of your spots because I don't really know the place. Give that like button a smash if you enjoyed this video. Finally, Sam took his patrol forward driving, because I fixed forward drive finally, really dodgily, but it works. Anyway, I'm super tired now. We're heading back home. I'm gonna wash the rig. Shame about that little bit of mud at the end, but we'll get the thing sorted out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode on Build Not Board. See you guys, peace. Please click the button to your left if you want to go and check out the latest merchandise we have on our website. If you missed last week's episode, click down below to see it, and most importantly, on the far left, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.